Now this does contain spoiler alerts. If you haven't seen The Terminator, go watch it. Today we're reviewing The Terminator, James Cameron's 1984 classic. Now The Terminator has the actors of Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator and Linda Hamilton as Sarah Connor. Now, the plot of this movie is Sarah Connor is just a normal girl until a Terminator gets sent back in time to kill her. And Kyle Reese is supposed to save her.
So what do you like about the movie?
I like the brutal aspect that Arnold brings into this movie as the Terminator. I don't think anyone else could do it.
He's a former Mr. Universe multiple times. There's no one else who can match him up physically.
Yeah, but he does play a great role in this as just the brutal killing machine that he is. And, now he's famous for it. And, most people don't know him for his other roles. And they're like, hey, it's the Terminator, which that is really cool.
That is who he's become over the years. He's known as the Terminator. Even with all his other movies like Total Recall and now Maggie that's coming out this year, not a lot of people know him for them.
What do you like about this movie?
Alright, so when I sit down to watch The Terminator, it feels like I just hopped in Marty McFly's DeLorean and went back to the year 1984. This is a super 80s movie, and you can definitely see it. That's what I love about it here.
You can definitely feel that, with all the 80s vibes, the
From
music,
the soundtrack, yeah.
The clothes, the hairstyles.
Dancing.
Yeah. So we have put together the same reason of what we don't like about the movie, and it is that the low-budget aspect. It was the first movie in the series, and there was low budget, and the CGI and all some special effects don't look as real, which, isn't bad, because it is 30 years old now, and, that's okay for back then.
I mean, I'm sure it looked good for 1984, but now 30 years later with, movies like Avatar and so much CG that how far it's come, it just doesn't hold up as well. So what's your favorite scene in the movie?
My favorite scene is towards the end, where Kyle and Sarah are escaping the Terminator, and they're on the highway, and they're running away, and they're throwing pipe bombs outside the window, and the Terminator gets run over by the truck, that big 18-wheeler, and he just gets mangled, and then the truck driver gets out, and he ends up killing him, and then he's all bloody, and he's just torn apart, and then later, where they end up eventually stick the pipe bomb in the truck and it blows up, and then all of his human aspect is just shredded, and he is the Terminator.
my God!
What's your favorite scene?
All right, so my favorite scene in the Terminator is where Arnold's in the police station, uses the famous quote, "I'll be back," and then he drives the car through the front of it. And then you see just how great Arnold is as the Terminator, where he just looks practically invincible as he takes down cop after cop to get to Sarah Connor.
Good night.
Good night.
I'm a friend of Sarah Connor. I was told that she's here. Could I see her, please?
No, can't see her. She's making a statement.
Where is she?
Look, it may take a while. You want to wait? There's a bench over there.
I'll be back.
Stay here.
Watch him.
This way.
So this review is coming to a close. Now, what would you rate the 1984 classic Terminator?
All right, I'm gonna give the Terminator an 8 out of 10. I felt like, well, this is really a movie where it's just like an action movie, and you're not looking for deep characters or anything like that. You're looking to have a good time, and the Terminator does that in pretty much every way possible. Well, it does not really hold up that well over time since it's been 30 years since it was released. I still really think it's a good movie.
I rate this movie a 7.5 out of 10. I did really like the Terminator, and I thought it is one of the best Arnold movies ever created. But yes, it doesn't hold up in some of the movies that are coming out nowadays that are, the better CGI and the better story. But it is the perfect 1980s action movie that, back in the 1980s, this was the star hit.
Yeah.
You wanted to see this. Friends were talking about it. People wanted to see the Terminator just like people want to see Fast and Furious 7 right now. We both recommend this movie.
Definitely.
So, you want to get your hands on it. You want to, Redbox. It's not on Netflix. Sorry, Netflix watchers. Borrow it from a friend. Rent it. It's even worth buying. Blu-ray combo pack. Now it's remastered, so you can see Arnold even clearer, which that's really cool. I bought that. Personally, I watched it. It's very good.
Definitely. If you're just looking for a good time, sit down with your friends, get some popcorn, watch Arnold be amazing. Just go watch this movie.
Yes. So watch it now.
Today, Junior!